Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be unboxing, reviewing, and setting up the ExtreameRate Xbox Series X controller DTF LED kit. I'll leave a link in the description if you decide to purchase. As of the time recording, this is not yet released, so I don't know the pricing on it. You can also use it for the Xbox Series S and X. They have this version for the PS5 controllers as well, so if you want to check that out, link will be in the description. I'll have the full installation video as well in the descriptions. Just check the description, thank you. So let's go ahead and get into it. Box is a little beat, but it's okay. So right here we have a get 1 year warranty, and it shows you how. And then right here we have some screws, probably around 20 screws I'm guessing. Right here we have the soldering wire and the little parts for the buttons. Right here we have the ribbon cable for the lights themselves, and then underneath that we have a tray full of all the accessories. So this is the accessory little foam box. Tweezers, 2 types of screwdrivers. You have the start, select, screenshot, share button, ABXY, D-pad, and then the 2 analog sticks. Now these are all crystal clear, and they're like really high quality, like the diamond texture on this, you can really feel it. It feels basically identical to the real thing. It's really, really nice. So let's go ahead and show you how to set it up. I'm going to be using this controller. All right, so we're going to start off with the controller. Make sure you take out the batteries before you start. And also this will void your warranty, so make sure you pay attention. As you can see right here, there's 1 screw. There's a total of 5 screws, 2 on this side, 2 on this side, and 1 in the middle. So we're going to go ahead and get your pry tool to take off the, so we've got 1 of them, got the other one, so that should be good. Got both of them off. Now you're going to take the second screwdriver right here. It should be the bigger one of the 2, and you're going to use it to unscrew these 5 screws, and 5. Then just go ahead and remove the back plate. So remove the front plate. All right, and then you're left with this. We're going to remove the little D-pad part, this aluminum part. Just going to pull on this side right here and then lift up. And then there we go. Also remove the D-pad, and then you're going to get your pry tool and you're going to use it to take off the bumper. So there's 2 parts right here, 1 right here and 1 right here. You're just going to unlatch it. 1 and 2. All right, next you're gonna go ahead and remove these bumpers right here. So just get it from the corner, once again using the pry tool. All right, got it. Next we're gonna flip it over, and you're gonna use the smaller screwdriver, the T6 screwdriver, and you're gonna go ahead and take off these 2 screws, 1 right here and 1 right here. Next you're gonna get your tweezers, and there's 2 cables right here in black that you have to remove. Kind of like Lego, or if you're doing iPhone, just pop it off kind of. All right, we got 1. There we go. Next, you're gonna go ahead and lift up the motherboard, and then on the bottom, you're gonna get this headphone jack. So make sure you get that. Here's the headphone jack. Next, you're gonna use your T6 screwdriver and remove this screw right here. Then you're gonna remove this one right here next to it. Then you're gonna lift up. You can take off the analog sticks if it makes it easier. And then you're gonna go ahead and remove this screw right here. I don't know if you can see that. That screw right there. And there's another one in the identical corner right there. So you're gonna remove that one as well. And then you're gonna lift up a little bit more, and there's another screw right there, right here. And then there's another one right here. Remove that one as well. Now we can go ahead and lift the whole motherboard outside of its socket. All right, now that we have the motherboard, you're gonna go ahead and turn it around. You're gonna open up your LED. All right, so we're gonna get this. We're gonna go ahead and align it with the locating holes. Make sure it's in really good, pristine condition. So we're just gonna go ahead and take off this rubber. You're gonna make sure you have it aligned perfectly. So this, like that, and make sure it aligns with the screw holes and all the holes are just perfect. Make sure you align it the right way. I'll throw a picture up of what that looks like. Once you have it aligned properly, you're gonna peel off the backing. 3M adhesive is on the back. So you're going to remove this one. There's several types of tape. You're going to make sure you remove the big one first. All right, peeling it away. There we go. Now you're going to do it in the same way. You're going to make sure you have it aligned properly. I recommend starting on the corners and then work your way above. Right there is good. Okay, then lightly press down. We're going to flip the motherboard over, and there's two types of ways to be able to power this. You can either solder it or you can do a battery contact. We're going to do battery contact. So we're going to use this. You're going to get these two contact points right here. There's a B plus and a B minus on them, right here and right there. And you're going to use those two to feed it underneath these metal contact pins where the battery usually goes. So you're just going to push them underneath the metal. Okay, oh my gosh, that took so long. But basically you're going to have to put these two contact pins underneath where the charging part goes. Let me put this one a little bit in more. Now we are basically done. So we can go ahead and put everything back to normal. Starting with the buttons, we're gonna replace the buttons. I took them out already. Hold up, where is the home button? Is the home button still here? Oh, it's right there. All right, I found the home button. Took a while, but finally found it. There we go, and we're basically done. So now we gotta go ahead and put everything back to normal, and that's it. Okay, so when you apply this one back, you have to make sure you put these stickers back on, soldered onto the motherboard, and then the analog stick apart. All right, we got all the screws in. Now we have to peel this sticky part off and apply it underneath one of the motherboards. So let's move this and then peel this off and stick it on this top part, aligning all the holes. Make sure this is the most important part, the carbon part. We have to make sure that one works still. All right, peeled it off. Then you just gotta apply this above that motherboard while keeping everything aligned. It might help with tweezers. Just gotta use tweezers to stick it on. This process is a little time consuming, but shouldn't have a problem. So now we can get these wires right here and apply them into their spots again. The one on the left goes on the bottom, the one on the right goes on top. There we go. Now we can go ahead and put everything back, like the bumpers, and then the rest of the controller. Finally, okay, we got the other one. And then we can go ahead and peel that off and then apply it on the analog stick, which, if it'll cooperate, there we go. All right, let's go in the back and then headphone jack in again. All right, we got it into place. Let's turn it around and let's get the analog sticks. There we go. All right, so they're both in. Add the faceplate, and then we could turn it around and put the screws in, and we're done. All right, so in the process, 2 screws ended up getting stripped, so I had to use the ones that were included. So it's a good thing that they actually included them, so I don't have to go buy them or whatever. And they give you enough so you can do the entire controller if you wanted to. And we're done. So that's what it looks like. Show you what they look like. So press and hold the power button, aka the start button, for 5 seconds to turn them on and off. All right, so that's what it looks like in red. Really good. To change the colors, press start and select at the same time. So we got green, you got blue, yellow, or like a greenish, pink, purple, cyan or light blue, and then rainbow. Wow. So it'll cycle through all the colors. It looks really nice. I wish they also did the home button, but then I think that would look a little bit too weird. If you also wanted to, you can take out, you don't have to do the analog sticks or you don't have to do the buttons. You can do only the button, like these ones, these 4 buttons if you wanted to, or only the D-pad. It's all up to you. Or only the analog sticks. It's all up to you. So that's really cool. And then you also have a flashing mode, so it'll do that. Personally, obviously, I like the red. All right, so as you can see, this is not what it came in, but for dramatic effects. That's what it looks like. And by the way, this shell is also from the same company. It's the ExtreameRate Scarlet Red shell. But yeah, this is what it looks like. This is the controller. I've been using it for about a week now. I really do love the analog sticks. If they can put Control Freaks if you wanted to, it works flawlessly. Obviously I love the LEDs. It's really bright. The only thing I would want to do is if you can change the brightness, maybe some different effects like a color chasing or some other different, maybe reacting to vibrations or something. I know that's way too extreme, but like I'm just some ideas. I have no hate to this product. I like it a lot. It does have the normal rainbow, which is really good. That yellow is really nice. Gaming at night is like so cool because you have this shining basically straight up, and basically you'll be able to see everything really well. Gaming on it is just amazing. Yeah, so no complaints here. I didn't notice a big battery life issue or anything like that. Changes nothing, so it's really cool. Helps your gaming performance by like 10 FPS because RGB, you know. All right, hopefully you guys liked this video. This took a long time. I cut many of the parts out because it's a lot of number one, editing, and number two, mistakes, I guess you could say. Just if you wanted the full tutorial, I'll leave a video link in the description from ExtreameRate themselves, and it's a more in-depth tutorial, including the soldering battery tutorial as well on that one. So it's all in one video, which I got that from. It's really useful. Highly recommend it. Hopefully you guys like this video. Make sure you like, comment, of course, to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you for watching.